New year, new look. Check out Vintage Collection Unified.
Welcome Harrison Hats.
Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison Hacks. Apologize for that long intro. Just wanted to show you guys all the wheels we have so far for Vintage Collection. But if we check this out, if we go into GameCube, you can see how nicely this looks. And you did see this in the first release GameCube Games pack for Vintage Collection. Again, this is not created by me. I modified a couple of files. That's why I'm releasing my own little pack with it. Just renaming some things to go along with the naming scheme that I used for Vintage Collection. If this video doesn't process correctly, I apologize. If it does, great. If it doesn't, these are HD. There's no issues on my end. It's just my recording for whatever reason. But hopefully it's coming through clear for you guys so you can see how nice this looks. But this was created by David Marty. So if you're not familiar with David Marty, he did Motion Blue for the Raspberry Pi. He collaborates with Dwayne Hurst, aka Hursty, who I'm also a huge fan of. So both these guys are very talented. And like I said, they just do phenomenal work. David Marty made this theme. It's called Unified, and I really like it. So it actually consists of two themes. The main menu theme you're seeing here is Unified Systems or Unified Menu, whichever. But then if we check out inside of a games list, this is Unified as well, but it's just two separate ones, one for the menu, one for the systems. But it looks really, really nice. It's really clean. It's very snappy. I really like how snappy it is. Works really well. And everything's got its own pointer, so like a customized pointer, customized background, things of that nature. But I wanted to get this out because Vintage Collection, as much as I liked the way it looked initially, I'm liking this a lot more. I did it just for fun. I watched David Marty's video on this and thought, wow, that looks really cool. What build could I use this on? And I was like, you know what? Vintage Collection would look really cool with this. So I ended up doing that and popping it into Vintage Collection, checking it out. I think it looks really, really nice. So that's why I wanted to do Vintage Collection Unified. So everything stays the same. It's just an option for the way that your Vintage Collection looks. It's very small. Like I said, it's just two little layout files for your Vintage Collection build. I'm going to get to the install a little bit later in the video, but this is pretty much how it's going to look for you. All of our systems will always have all of the artwork, of course. So if we were to go to TurboGrafx CD, you can see that that's all here as well. So looking pretty sweet. Castlevania Rondo of Blood, looking nice. But I just wanted to release this for you guys and give you an opportunity to check it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this installed. The first thing we want to do is go to the link in the description, and it's going to take you to download a simple zip file. So the Vintage Collection Unified Layouts.7-zip. You won't have the folder yet. It's 277 megabytes. What you want to do once you have the zip file downloaded is right click, 7-zip, extract here. If you're using WinRAR, extract here. Once you have it extracted, you can see we have a Vintage Collection folder. It's 319 megabytes once it's extracted. We can go inside, attract, layouts. We have Unified Menu, Unified Systems. So let's take that Vintage Collection folder that we extracted, cut or copy. I'll just copy this one. And we're going to paste it into the root of our H drive where we have Vintage Collection installed. So I'm going to right click in my H drive, paste. So for me, it's going to ask if I want to overwrite anything. For you, you won't have this. I'm just going to skip it to make it faster. but it's going to be everything that I already have as well. Then what you want to do is go into the Vintage Collection folder, go into Attract, and what we'll do is open up attract.exe. Now you'll still be on your old theme. You want to press Tab on your keyboard, and we want to go up to Displays, press Enter, and we'll choose any display. So we'll start with, I'll just use the top one, so Nintendo. Press Enter, and we want to go up to Layout and change that to Unified Systems. So if we scroll through, I think we were on Anime or Anime Systems. We want to scroll till we get to Unified Systems. Press Enter. Now we'll hit Escape to back up. We're going to go into Displays one more time. Press Enter. And we're going to scroll all the way down until we see Displays Menu Options. Press Enter. And for the menu style / layout, you want Unified Menu. So make sure you scroll through until you get to Unified Menu. Press Enter, and then we'll press Escape, Escape, and one more time, and we'll exit out. So exit out. Now we want to open up our track.cfg. So what I do, just in case you have any issues, is just copy the file and paste it. It never hurts to have a backup. A track.cfg, you're going to want to have Notepad++ installed. Right click, edit with Notepad++. Once we have it, we'll scroll all the way up. Now we changed Nintendo to Unified Systems. So where it says Layout, we have Unified Systems. I like to just highlight just like so, right click, copy. And then for each one, so Super Nintendo, if I didn't have Unified Systems already, I would highlight the name of the layout that I have, right click, paste, and then just continue to do that for each and every system, paste, and just do it all the way down. So every system needs to become Unified Systems. This just seems to be a quicker way than doing it within Vintage Collection, but you can if you so choose. Just like that. Once you're all done, make sure that you hit save and close, and just double check your install and make sure that everything is smooth. So you should have it in your main menu just like so, but you should also have it inside your games list. And everything should look nice and unified. Again, I just want to tip my hat to David Marty for releasing this theme. This is an amazing job, and I couldn't find anything nicer for Vintage Collection. I mean, if I were going to change the original theme that I made, because this is way better, you know, if I'm being completely honest, and it's just so smooth, it's so snappy, everything works really well, and you know, there's nothing else I think I would put on Vintage Collection other than this theme. So feel free to post down in the comments what you think about this theme. Are you going to add it to your Vintage Collection? Any other ideas that you may have? But again, your Vintage Collection stays exactly the same. We're just changing the way it looks. And that's it. And if you want to change back, you can change back. You can choose a different theme. As long as the naming conventions for the artwork is the same, you're good to go. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, have a good day.